Good evening, Max Power here. So I know I said that I wasn't going to post anything else, but technically I'm not because I'm not going with the alias of my actual birth name, my slave name. I tried to change my official name on my Facebook to Max Power, but apparently it wouldn't let me because apparently that's like a business name. Never heard of it, but whatever. I tried to go with Tyler Durden, a la Fight Club. That was my original alias. Didn't let me do that one either. So I chose James Logan. If you are not familiar, that's Wolverine. And the reason is because recently I've related to that character more than anybody else. I'm not going to go into details, it's a long story. But anyway, I got some feedback from that video that I posted about me signing off and just taking a break. And technically I still am. I'm not going to post anything new. I'm not going to post anything genuine. But I will say this. I am not proud to be an American because that's pointless. National pride is stupid, meaning it does not make sense. You can't be proud of something that happened by accidental birth. If you're born an American, you didn't do anything to earn that. It just happened. If you're born Mexican, if you're born Canadian, if you're born European of any other country that you can think of in Europe, I know Europe is a continent, I'm not stupid. The point is though, is that you can't be proud of something that you did not earn. Like when people say, I'm proud of my gay son. Okay, I'm glad that you're accepting the fact that your son is gay or daughter, but being proud of that, they didn't do anything to obtain that. Homosexuality is genetic. You're born gay. You're either born straight, you either like the opposite sex, or you like the same sex. I could care less, but it's not a choice. You're born that way. Society teaches you to not be a certain way, and sometimes you go the other route, but eventually you go back to the way you were supposed to be. And now, being an American, America allows you that. That's my point. You see, I'm not proud to be an American. I'm not. I never have been because it's stupid. You can't be proud of something you didn't earn. But I have said this before and I'll say it again. I am fucking grateful to be an American. This is not the greatest country in the world. Hands down, not even close. Donald Trump keeps on saying, make America great again. Again, being the key word here. America's never been great. We are a horrible, horrible group of people. We have done some horrendous shit. Compared to other countries, not so bad in recent events, granted. But in the beginning, the birth of this nation was pretty horrific. Okay, our ancestors, and again, not just white folks. I don't know why I did that. Not just white folks, I'm not white. But everybody in general, every race you can think of, this whole country is a melting pot. It's combined of so many different races and nationalities. And here's the reality, is that every single person that lives here today, unfortunately, at least like 99% of us can say that one of our ancestors was one of the assholes that was behind some diabolical shit. But unfortunately, history is history, and guess what? Without it, we wouldn't be here. I talked about Christopher Columbus plenty of times and how he was a piece of shit, and the majority of the Native American population that still exists today hate him for what he did. But unfortunately, we wouldn't be here otherwise. It's the same thing as Hitler. Everybody's like, oh man, if I could go back in time, I'd fucking kill Hitler before he killed all the Jews. I admit, and I agree, what he did was a terrible act. But changing something that drastic, we would not be here. The point I'm trying to make really quickly is that being an American is actually a privilege. We have the privilege to pretty much say whatever the fuck we want. And if somebody gets offended, we can tell them to kiss our ass and fuck off. And unfortunately nowadays, our government's trying to like regulate that a little bit too much and make us say that we can't say certain things. To them I say fuck off, because dude, like, let us have that. It's all we got left. Freedom of speech. the ability to vent our frustrations, to talk about how pissed off we are, about how we're getting screwed over by the people that own and run this country. That's the only thing that keeps us from standing up and taking over. So seriously, by the way, I know y'all are watching me, heed my warning. Shut the fuck up and let us talk some shit. Because if you don't, eventually we are going to band together and we are going to fucking take over. If you really, really want to stay in power, please, please let us keep that privilege to talk as much shit as we want about whoever the fuck we want. Whether it be you, our neighbor, our friends, our family, our coworkers, whoever the fuck you want to talk shit about, go right ahead. People talk shit about me all the goddamn time. I know this and I welcome it. And you know what? Whenever they do, I smile and I say, you know what? I'm doing something right. Max Power out. Y'all be safe out there. More importantly, be grateful.